evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Be as loud as you can as we do report our programs here tonight. I'm Shane Davis, and we welcome you here to the Pine Grove Civic Association in Gloucester City, New Jersey, for another SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling Friday Night Fully Charged. While you have your hands together, please show some love to our commentating team, Mr. Jason Heat, Mr. Ben Rivers, and Ms. Atia Harris. Your officials this evening are Sarge, Miles Fasano, and senior official Nick Shin. Are you ready to kick this thing off? Yeah, let's do it right now.
Welcome to another edition of Friday Night Fully Charged, coming to you from SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling. I'm Jason Heat, alongside Atia Harris and big, sexy Ben Rivers, and we are starting off with a United States Championship defense.
What a way to kick off Friday Night Fully Charged.
I'm saying we start out right with Homeless Vaughn.
A pro wrestling savant, a man who taught himself how to wrestle by watching TVs inside a Macy's while he was out on the street from a young age. It's an impressive story.
What's impressive to me is, as current United States champion, he still cannot afford new clothing.
But he has smelled slightly better ever since he won that title, and I think that means he has bought his first bar of soap.
No, it was gifted to him last month by Cheeseburger.
Yeah, but he took that back. I think that Vaughn enjoyed the scent so much, he may have invested in some hygiene. And we have a debut tonight as our challenger. This is a wrestler I'm extremely familiar with. The face of the franchise of the world-famous Monster Factory.
He's the number MFer. Okay.
Now, I personally am not familiar with Travis Jacob, but if he is, as you say he is, a top tier at the Monster Factory, then we're in for a treat.
The inevitable icon, known for his unchained fury and his willingness to use that chain wrapped around his neck for devious and dubious means.
Now, him being unchained, when he hits you with the chain, does that mean you're chained?
Means you're unconscious.
Okay. Fair enough.
This is going to be a tough test for Homeless Vaughn in his fourth defense of the U.S. title. He has defeated luminaries like Mike Z and the world-famous Cheeseburger, but he now goes up against a wrestler I believe is truly in the prime of his career, Travis Jacobs.
He most certainly looks it. What a specimen. And like Atia mentioned, what another MFer.
The SKPW United States Championship.
Oh, yeah?
Introducing first the challenger. To my right, hailing from Atlantic City, New Jersey, and weighing 265 pounds, the Unchained Fury, Travis Jacobs.
Well, certainly not a fan here in Gloucester City.
He is the reigning and defending SKPW United States Champion. Hailing from Kensington and Philadelphia and weighing 150 pounds, Homeless Vaughn.
Does he have a sandwich?
Oh my God, he's got food!
When you get catering, you make the best of it.
Wait, there's catering?
Is there?
I wasn't supposed to tell you.
Once again, he is the crowd favorite, Homeless Vaughn.
Of course he is.
84 days as champion could easily come to a close tonight, going up against a wrestler, the talent and technique of Travis Jacobs.
I will say he does have that homeless power, that strength. That boy's strong.
Grew up fighting on the streets and took it to the ring. Homeless Vaughn is not to be underestimated. And that's a potential.
And I think I have to agree with you with that. And I think that's the vital mistake that a lot of his opponents do, is they think, this homeless guy can't do nothing to me. And it turns around and he's like, oh, crap.
Travis has a very high opinion of himself. And
Rather than engage with him, he is pushing him away.
to be fair, the stench is unbearable. I would stay away too.
Strong enough to make a grown man run away.
But you just said he smelled better.
He said slightly better, not good.
Incrementally, day by day, growth comes in stages.
Some soap, some Febreze.
Oh, we are far away from Febreze, Atia. Like, what's...
But listen, the holidays are coming up, fans. If you want to get Homeless Vaughn some deodorizers and body wash, please feel free to donate to the SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling email account.
Drop toe.
That was beautiful.
And now,
Don't waste the sandwich.
he's not. Vaughn is looking to use Travis Jacobs as a tray table.
See, it is that spirit I guess he got from Philly, that adaptable creator spirit. You go ahead, Vaughn.
Travis Jacobs does not brook any disrespect, and that man just squashed his meal in front of him.
That's disrespect upon disrespect right there.
In this economy?
And that's the waste of a perfectly good sandwich.
Well, it's debatable as to how good it was.
Listen, the sandwich, bro.
The food at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling Fully Charged is actually good, you guys.
There's just no guarantee that Vaughn got that from catering and not the trash.
Oh, and he's heating up. He's firing on him.
You keep a man's...
Right.
You take a man's food, you're going to fire him up.
Do you see what I'm saying?
One splash.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Two
It might
splash.
have cost Travis Jacobs. That slight mistake to underestimate Homeless Vaughn could cost him this match.
Oh!
Look at the impressive athleticism of the big man.
Okay,
Lifting
wow.
Vaughn up.
Drew a deadlift in the slam. Oh, didn't look like it took him.
Medic.
Using gravity as a tag team partner, and Vaughn's flurry has been put out quickly.
Medic. We might have witnessed a possible murder.
That is just the beginning of the kind of onslaught Travis Jacobs can unleash.
So he's not afraid to take that charge.
Travis Jacobs is not afraid of anything except for Homeless Vaughn's odor.
I think we're all afraid of that. I have an herbal remedy for that, though.
You do somehow get used to it, which is horrifying.
Oh!
Ow.
Hard chops.
Does your chest hurt?
Sending him to the mat with a thud.
Jacobs hit Vaughn so hard, he felt it in his own arm.
That's... Ouch. Like...
He's hushing the crowd now.
And Vaughn...
Oh, he's biting him!
Oh, biting him like a 50-cent wing.
Again, that's the adaptability of Homeless Vaughn.
Well, Jacobs better go straight from here to a hospital, because that man needs a rabies shot, a TB shot, and whatever other shots.
And we want to remind the folks at home. Wait, 1, 2.
Right there.
Oh.
Dearly
Two count.
and fantastic technique by Vaughn.
Oh.
Held and clasped onto... Jacobs right now.
Champ? Thank goodness.
2 each. Both men very close to claiming victory here in our opening contest for the United States Championship.
Now we want to remind the folks at home that Vaughn, being the champ, does not technically have to beat Travis Jacobs. Travis Jacobs has to beat Homeless Vaughn in order to become the new United States champion.
And that's why Jacobs has centered Vaughn in the middle of the ring, trying to wear the champion down right now, Atia.
So far, I do see that he is representing Monster Factory quite well. This Travis Jacob, he's showing speed and power, which are two very difficult things to defend against.
A very arrogant cover.
Especially when you know how to use him.
1 foot on the chest of homeless Vaughn and still got 2. Travis Jacobs recently actually lost close to 100 pounds. He is in the best shape of his life, powerful and lithe in equal measure.
That is awesome. It took me 3 years to lose 46 pounds.
Up and over.
Perfectly placed kick right to the back of the head.
Did you hear it, though?
Like the crack of a bat in a baseball stadium, except it was against a human skull.
Ouch.
Always such admiration
Precision missile to the back of the head.
for the brave men and women who wrestle barefoot. Could not imagine.
It's not fun. It's not fun. I learned early on in my career that is not fun.
Looks like he's going to try again. Trying to get his big
Wow.
down.
Wait a minute, though. But staggering Jacobs.
One more time.
Staggering, but
That's caught in the goozle.
Oh, no, wait. He's got the doo-doo touch.
Oh,
Touch.
oh, he's going. Oh,
I'm literally gagging.
mouthwash can't beat that.
Oh my God, that is horrific.
619.
Actually, I think that was either the 215 or the 267.
Regardless, Travis Jacobs needs to get tested for pain.
He definitely needs to get tested for rabies and stuff.
Vaughn nearly hit the ceiling. What height
Vaughn.
by the United States champion. You could say anything you want
Agility.
about this man's hygiene, but you can't take away anything from his skill as a professional wrestler.
Absolutely not.
Loading him up. Devastation by Travis Jacobs, center of the ring.
Oh!
2 5/6 right there.
That was darn close.
Ladies and gentlemen, Monster Factory's finest meets Skid Row Academy's finest.
It is a battle of rival schools, a friendly rivalry, but a rivalry nonetheless here in the tri-state area to start us off on Friday Night Fully Charged. Remember, this is Travis Jacobs' debut. He could walk out a champion.
And he wouldn't have to look back.
Such great fire in homeless Vaughn, truly fighting at all times like his life depends on it, which honestly, this is everything he has, quite literally.
Absolutely. He has a lot to lose in this matchup. Not only the United States. Oh, wait a minute.
It was a great counter by Jacobs, but even better by Vaughn, who escapes out, kick to the back of the head, and now the cover!
Oh,
Wow.
so close.
Wow. I don't know where Travis Jacobs found the energy to do that.
Vaughn nearly slayed the dragon, but he is still breathing fire.
You can still see him thinking about how to get his opponent down for the count.
Jacobs is dazed and going for the pump handle. If he gets this, he may finish Vaughn. Vaughn
Oh,
scouted.
here's an escape.
Looking for the ripcord. And a clubbing blow right to the back of the neck, Atia.
I sees it. Oh,
Everything Vaughn has done, Jacobs has had a counter for. Has Vaughn exactly where he wants him, but Vaughn lands on his feet like a cat. 9 lives and perfect balance. Pretty sure Homeless Vaughn may be part feline.
can he close it?
And Homeless Vaughn gets it.
Another successful defense from homeless Vaughn.
Travis Jacobs looked incredible in his debut here at the at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling Fully Charged, but there is a reason why Homeless Vaughn has risen to the top of the ranks, and it looks like it's going to take a little bit more to unseat this man.
Maybe being barefooted helps that agility out a little bit.
I wonder what toiletry Vaughn will buy today with his bonus winnings, earning a little bit extra in his paycheck. That man may get bus fare tonight.
Oh, I think he had his bus fare by the donations he received during his entrance.
Homeless Vaughn.
The kids are very brave, giving him big hugs as he leaves the champion.
He has won the hearts of this audience, and he remains
Just another sandwich.
the United States champion.
Fans on our next night of the evening, it is set for one fall and features tag team action.
Now these guys here we've seen before.
Hailing from the Red Dragon Dojo, Papa Juice, Kiddeaux,
Making their return here to SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling. But Controlled Chaos has undergone a metamorphosis in the time since we have seen them last.
Absolutely. They didn't have this fire or energy.
The father and son duo of Papa Juice and Kid Chaos. They represent the Red Dragon Dojo, and they fight using Juice Jitsu, a proprietary martial art.
And if you're just watching on the YouTube channel, thank you so much for tuning in. SuperKrazee Pro.
First, hailing from South Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 265 pounds, Lucas Big Rock. And his tag team partner, hailing from Princeton, New Jersey, weighing 155 pounds, wrestling Queen's Velocity, Ascencio.
A surprisingly good match. They partner very well.
Ever since Big Rock returned to SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling, he has taken Daniel Ascencio under his wing, and they have a lot of momentum behind them as a newly formed team. I'm Jason Eat alongside Atia Harris and Big Sexy Ben Rivers here, Friday night, fully charged, coming to you from Gloucester City, New Jersey. Big Rock, one of the founding fathers of SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling, returned, really saw something inside Daniel Ascencio and decided to mentor this young man.
That's so cool, man. That's your house?
Of course, Papa Juice has been raising Kid Chaos since literally the moment of that young man's birth. You cannot teach continuity or connection like that between a father and a son.
And that's why they're such a well-oiled machine when it comes to tag team competition.
A lifelong bond of blood up against a very new but exciting union between mentor and mentee.
Daniel Ascencio likes to fly, and Big Rock loves to knock people down. Let's see what happens.
Listen, I've had the honor and privilege of working and traveling with Big Rock, but I've also had the privilege of watching Ascencio start in Skid Row Academy and debut here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling.
Papa Juice brings 20 years of experience to pro wrestling, now sharing all of that with his son, a master tactician as well as a striker. But look at Ascencio.
Rolling through these wrist locks like they're nothing.
Ascencio maintains control, but Juice is loose.
Now let's not forget, in recent weeks, Ascencio has sought the guidance and training of Big Rock himself, and has got one-on-one time with Big Rock.
Big Rock told me he saw some stuff deep in the basement of Daniel Ascencio that he wants to bring to the surface, and a kick that nearly took the head off the young man.
Yeah, maybe not that far down.
Wrestling's greatest blessing. Better pray it doesn't happen again. And now tag made to Kid Chaos.
Yes, protect your neck,
There we
like
go.
Wu-Tang said.
There we go.
Big Rock coming in, and this is a mismatch in terms of size and strength.
Listen, but during their debut here in SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling, we saw do not underestimate Control Chaos, especially Kid Chaos.
I don't know if you saw the mischievous grin on Big Rock's face, though. I'm thinking he's not taking him too serious.
You know what? I did see that grin, and as a fellow South Philadelphian, that's just us.
I mean, as a fellow South Philadelphian myself, I get it.
You know, that's just us.
Yeah.
Kid Chaos in dangerous territory right now. Tag back in. And now the two younger members of the team, the rookies, battling it out, maybe more evenly matched than either other combination we've seen so far. Ascencio getting caught up in the ropes, wisely tagging in Big Rock. And the Boulder looking to run over Kid Chaos.
Holding him with one arm.
Imagine decimating.
Ooh, see, that's one thing you don't do to Big Rock, is tell him not to do something.
Well, imagine decimating a man's son right in front of him.
I mean, fair enough. Absolutely, fair enough.
Big Rock now just clubbing on Kid
Daniel
Chaos.
Asencio's getting to the top, ready to do some damage.
Asencio's home up there, that top rope. Whee!
Lands with a splash, and Papa Juice has seen enough. Breaks up the pin, not legal, but necessary.
And Rock obviously frustrated.
No one more frustrated right now than Papa Juice, who has watched his son take a full-on beating at the hands of a literal mountain.
Oh, he landed on the wrong side of the corner.
But now,
Kid Chaos with the pin. And Kid Chaos may have turned this around very quickly.
Exactly.
He's keeping his
The
eye
other
on
side of that coin, he should be a very proud father because his son is fighting with no give up anywhere in him.
Tag made now to Papa Juice. We're going to see these double team strikes that are so effective by the former Monster Factory Pro Wrestling Tag Champs. 2 count there.
Once again, 2 of them. Wait a minute.
And now it's Papa Juice looking to bait Big Rock. To be fair, that's exactly what Rock was doing to Juice. So this is just one good turn deserving another.
But see, with Rock, it's like poking a bear.
It is poking a bear.
You said it, not me.
2 there for Kid Chaos.
Uh-oh.
As the second generation wrestlers continue their battle. There is a war of words happening on the outside between Big Rock and Papa Juice, and it seems like Big Rock has been gotten to.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You can see it in his face. That's no longer frustration, it's anger.
Is that South Philly temper?
That is that South Philly temper. It only takes a little.
I mean,
It only takes,
saying.
yeah. You know what I mean? It only
Tag.
takes a little bit.
Papa Juice back in
Oh.
control.
Face meets turnbuckle.
Juice has so much more experience, a stronger striker than Daniel Ascencio. But Ascencio up and over. Beautiful impact there by Ascencio, who has to make the tag. Big Rock salivating at the
Both
opportunity.
men, though. Both men trying to reach their respective corners, and there it is.
They
Here we
both
go. Freshman back in.
This is like
Boom! Oh, man! Ouch! Ow!
Like a hammer hitting a nail.
like the boulder running down Indiana Jones. Except this one hit.
I was going to say, did the boulder get him?
No,
Was that the deleted scene?
This time it did. This is the boulder's dream.
That was the blooper.
Big Rock taken.
Oh, man. Oh, man. He might be
Everything.
dead. He might be dead, folks.
Kid Chaos incapacitated in the center. Papa Juice nowhere to be seen.
We're going to see some tag team maneuvers from Big Rock and Daniel Ascencio right now.
Perfect opportunity for the team in a power play position. Higher than the top rope. Big splash off the big mountain.
And with that, they secure another win.
Continuing their momentum. A big win over former tag team champions I think this is 3 in a row now for Rock and Ascencio.
Yes, I believe so. Since them two forming together, this is win number 3 for Big Rock and Ascencio.
Gotta wonder when Ascencio and Rock may get an opportunity for one of the 2 tag team titles currently held by Primal Fear, who have been so invested in trios competition of late. Maybe they are not paying attention to the tag teams rising underneath them, ready to strike.
They're not quite peanut butter and jelly yet.
Did you guys happen to notice Big Rock's face? They won the match, but he seemed a little upset.
I mean, he always seems a little upset, except for when he's beating somebody
More
up.
than usual.
South Philly.
That was
Our
a
next
nice
contest
plug.
is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
Ooh. Is this who I think it is?
Yes, it is.
Well.
Making his way to the ring area, hailing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and weighing 2.
Brian Johnson does not need anyone else to talk for him.
Sir,
Brian Johnson.
Does everybody here know Jay Davis? Good. Let me make this very clear. Anytime I come in this building, I never want to hear the stinking voice of Jay Davis again. You don't have the right to introduce somebody as good as me. So sit in the corner like a dog that you are.
Wait a minute. What
came in
did
with all
Jay
the smoke.
Davis do?
He breathed.
Ladies and gentlemen, while you may not like me, you gotta appreciate what I'm saying next. And that right now, in 2025, pro wrestling is as hot as it's ever been. We got a Friday night jam-packed crowd right here in New Jersey for SuperKrazee Wrestling. Not because wrestling's not alive and well. No, it's kicking ass right now, and it's because of fans like you, but more importantly, like locker rooms like that. And you may not believe what I'm saying, but I respect what is able to earn respect. And that locker room of people, young guys that are hungry to be the next stars on TV, to be the next guys that carry a company like this, a company like Ring of Honor, TNA, all the way up to WWE. They're all back there, and you're thankful for each and every one of you. But what bothers me is there's this 180-pound soaking wet little pipsqueak that thinks he can hang with me in a professional wrestling ring. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to usher in a new future here at SuperKrazee. I'm not going to help a youngster. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the tar out of flying Ryan O'Neal.
Well.
Doesn't even have the rights to lace my boots, let alone carry my bag. That must be why you bozos cheer his name. Because just like him, he's nothing. You guys are nothing but a bunch of overrated, clearly unathletic, never get a date on their own, bunch of losers. But I'm a winner. I am the M-E-C-C-A. I am the Mecca. Right.
Well, Ryan O'Neal has heard enough. Though I have to say, legitimately, that was actually maybe the nicest Mecca has ever been.
I have to agree with you on that one. That's definitely out of character for Mecca.
Flying Ryan O'Neal, representing the Worldwide Wrestling Dojo, made an impressive debut last month against Devious Cast. Immediately back into the fire against the Mecca Brian Johnson, who strikes from behind.
I was about to say he had no loss for words. Let's see if the Mecca has any loss for fights and strikes.
Mecca has made it very clear he is looking to end this young man's career before it even begins. Call it jealousy, call it anger, but he wants to salt the earth and let no new trees grow in the field of professional wrestling. Brian Johnson, the angriest man in the world.
I mean, that is definitely a lesson you need to learn. Don't ever have your back towards a vet, especially somebody with the interesting choices that Mecca has.
The mean streak, the vicious nature, just slamming his bone into the chin of Ryan O'Neal. Ryan, only 19 years old, wrestling every weekend. Backslide right now!
Can he get it? Oh!
Did you say Ryan is 19 years old?
19 years old, booked 3 times a weekend at this point. Only a year into his career, already so good. That's why Mecca has him scouted and wants to take him out.
The balance.
Could you imagine?
He really did fly, though.
If Flying Ryan could pull off this big upset against Mecca Brian Johnson.
Looked like Mecca hurt his knee when throwing it at
Mecca using those knees as weapons, though. Caught that senton through the kitchen sink right at this young man's gut. Now the crowd really is chanting his name.
The crowd is 100% behind Ryan right now.
Hungry and bright-eyed is Ryan O'Neal. Those are all the qualities Brian Johnson hates most in a wrestler, and he is going to enjoy wiping the smile off of O'Neal's face as much as Brian Johnson is capable of feeling joy, which is not a lot.
No, not a lot at all.
Pro wrestling's Grinch is Brian Johnson.
So does that make Ryan Cindy Lou Who? I mean,
I got to be honest, I don't know the story that well. I'm Jewish.
Okay.
What? You don't know Cindy Lou Who? Where are you, Christmas?
Well, Mazel Tov, sir.
Thank you. Flying Ryan countering Brian Johnson. But the wily veteran knows exactly how to pinpoint an opponent's weakness.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Shoving his face into Ryan's cheek. And now, Brian Johnson castigating our referee.
And Sarge like, yo, get out of my face as he goes to check on Flying Ryan.
Got to appreciate the composure of our official.
Striking at the lower back, the lumbar support.
Here at SuperKrazee Skid Row Academy, we train professionalism above all.
The Mecca clearly targeting the lower back of Flying Ryan. You lose your lower back, you lose your center of balance, you lose your ability to come off that top rope.
You lose your ability to basically move.
He's got to find wherever he needs to keep at it, though. You can't just let someone like Mecca go at you with no defense at all. Oh.
Mecca maintaining that wrist control, short arm clotheslines aplenty. And now with that Allen Iverson step over for the trifecta.
Another one.
I see what you did there. Another one.
I'm going to pretend like I did that on purpose.
Mecca can't afford to get distracted.
And Sarge, once again.
Mecca certainly starting to take affront to the seeming disrespect, but the referee simply doing his job, not letting Mecca get in his head.
Ryan's pulling himself up,
Mecca,
trying to catch his wind.
As experienced as Mecca is, he knows better than anybody not to mess with the official.
Brian Johnson has a temper, and it can fuel him or it can distract him. It all depends. We're going to find out tonight. Is it going to be used as grist for the mill, or is it going to grind him up in its wake?
It's almost like
I think
he's
it's starting
being
to grind
punished
him
for
up in
fighting
his
back.
wake.
Ryan has been unable to mount a consistent offense this whole match.
However,
since.
there's been no quit in Ryan O'Neal thus far.
Oh, Ryan is trying to do something.
Ryan exactly where he wants to be.
Yes,
Big crossbody connect.
Stay on him, kid. Stay on him,
Don't
kid.
let him get a breath.
Ryan might need time to recuperate, though. He took a hellacious beating.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but when you take time for yourself, you're also giving him more time.
But you took down Brian Johnson. At that point, you have to stay on top of him.
Exactly.
It's a calculated
Not let
risk.
the Mecca gain any composure back.
Beautiful strike there by Flying Ryan. Looking to get to his feet quickly and succinctly.
After that, NZ, let's see. Is he going to try to...
Ryan does have the recovery time of youth in his favor, but Brian Johnson, so skilled. Both men countering each other. Who can get the advantage?
Oh! And it was Ryan O'Neal with the cradle.
A perfect plex
Wow.
into the pin, but only 2 for flying Ryan O'Neal.
That was kind of pretty right there.
That was pretty. A little bit pirate.
What an amazing victory it would be for Ryan O'Neal in only his second match here at SKPW to defeat the likes of the Mecca, who's currently tearing it up in TNA wrestling. I mean, this is the era of the Mecca right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But the fans here are showing who their favorite is, and that's flying Ryan O'Neal.
I will say this is very cool that Mecca is showing up everywhere and anywhere. Anyone can get it.
Mecca may have broken the neck of this young man,
And there's just no quit in flying Ryan.
but neither in Mecca. Look, he maintained control, held on to the ankles, and now has the submission applied.
Yeah. Can he get to the ropes? Please try.
Come on, kid. And he gets
And he
there. He
makes
gets
it.
there.
Brian Johnson beginning to get caught up in frustration, has done such a great job of maintaining his composure, but he is a time bomb. At some point, he will combust. The question, Atia, is whether or not Brian Johnson can win the match before his fuse explodes.
I don't know. He seems pretty angry at Sarge right now.
But he's Brian Johnson. He's always angry. He's like the Hulk, except he doesn't change.
I mean, his moniker is Mecca versus everybody.
His moniker is MECCA, meanest ever, cold, calculating, and dangerous.
See, I'm not going to remember all that, so I'm just going to keep calling him Mecca.
Now
Throwing strikes. Oh.
Mecca looking to shut down the young rookie. And Mecca seems to take Ryan O'Neal's existence as a personal offense.
I just don't know.
Oh!
Wait.
Jackknife by Ryan!
Wow.
That came out of nowhere for sure in Mecca's mind, I bet.
That's the explosivity of flying Ryan. He can turn this around. He just needs 3 seconds. The question is he going to get it?
He's going back to the top rope. Seems to be his favorite place.
It also looks like Ryan may be bleeding from the mouth. Up to the top, and this time the Swanton connects. Can Ryan capitalize?
Please capitalize.
But the crucifix, he gets caught, captured, and Brian Johnson takes it.
See, that's what happens. He waited too long. And just like a vet would, exploits the opening that was there. Mecca wins.
Mecca versus everybody tonight. It's Mecca 1, everybody 0. But who has been more impressive in defeat than flying Ryan O'Neal? Losses to Jordan Oliver, losses to Devious Cass, losses to Brian Johnson, looking incredible in both bouts.
He just kicked out the official.
Get up like a man.
He's telling Ryan to get up like a man.
I mean, but this is Mecca's show of respect.
It's a very kind of insulting sign of respect, but I get it.
Let's take a listen to what Brian has to say.
I said people can earn respect.
Maybe the hardest accomplishment a young wrestler can earn in this region, more than any other title, more than any tournament. He just got a handshake from the Mecca. If there is any doubt that this kid is going places, let that be tabled. Flying Ryan is going to fly straight to the top.
I certainly hope that handshake soothes the aches
Listen, the
and
only
bruises
way
that he
is
has.
up from here for flying Ryan O'Neal.
If Flying Ryan was a stock, I would buy now. It's going to pay dividends. This man just received the seal of approval from Brian Johnson. Let me tell you, that is one tough nut to crack. Thank you so much for joining us here. Friday night, fully charged, SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next event will feature one-time friends, now foes, and a championship.
And now, your feature presentation.
This is the official funeral for the Revelation. I am Jason Heat alongside Atia Harris, Big Sexy Ben Rivers, and Al Dinero has felt like the odd man out in the breakup of the Revelation. It's his opportunity to make himself the main character.
Now, his opponent, Tiberius Asante, current Skid Row heavyweight champion, blamed everything on Al Dinero.
And when you say everything, you mean the dissolution of the Revelation, a group that had been dominant here in SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling.
Former Skid Row tag team champions. He blames that loss on Al Dinero. The implosion of the Revelation, he blames that on Al Dinero.
Let's be clear, it's not necessarily just Tiberius blaming Al Dinero, it's the man in his ear, the worm, the mind worm, Des Monroe, who has a pet monster thanks to his liar's tongue.
I'm just thinking about how is this match going to go? They know each other, so they must know each other's what gets to them, what eggs them on, what defense, what offense is going to be interesting.
Their strengths, their weaknesses.
Oh my God, I can't stand this guy's voice.
The monster. The Skid Row heavyweight champion Tiberius Asante last month defeated Tyger Watson, the other third of the Revelation. Now he looks to put the final nail in the coffin of his past by defeating Al Dinero for a second time, only this time one-on-one.
And he blames everything on Al Dinero.
There was Tiberius Asante who turned on Watson and Dinero at Inner Demons.
Tiberius Asante once told me he was the glue that held the Revelation together until the other two fools decided to go their own route and cause everything to implode. He blames everything on Al Dinero.
Again, not just Tiberius, it's Des Monroe who has gotten in the head of Tiberius Asante. And if you think that Tiberius has put all this together on his own, I'm sorry, no, there's been a master plan, and that's the manipulator wearing the shades.
Already has words with our official.
And Nick Shin, senior official here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling, he takes nothing from nobody.
Des Monroe never at a loss for words.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
it's annoying.
is for the SKPW Heavyweight Championship. It is set for one fall to a finish. Introducing first the challenger in the corner to my left, hailing from the medium realm and weighing 230 pounds, the main attraction, Al Dinero. And his opponent, he is the reigning and defending Skid Row Heavyweight Champion, accompanied by his manager, Des Monroe, from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in tonight at 285 pounds, the man monster, Tiberius Asante.
Tiberius Asante, powered by the strength of his ancestors. He carries his lineage with him. And by his side, Des Monroe, the problem solver. Then he says he's got three solutions to any given problem: mouth, money, or monster.
I say beware of snakes in your garden. That's all I say.
Bars.
The original enemy, the snake in the garden.
Yeah, something like that. Wasn't it like an apple or something involved too? I don't ever know.
They are staring darts, death darts at each other right now.
Didn't take long for this to get physical, very personal.
They're trading strikes right now, trading slaps.
At the core, this match is really about who wins the breakup, and that is very personal. And for Dinero, this isn't just about gold. This is about revenge, vindication, and even restitution. Dinero, the headlock.
Can't knock that man monster down.
Not going to match power with Tiberius Asante, and that might be a struggle for Dinero because usually he is the more powerful wrestler in the ring. Going to have to change up his game on the fly. And Tiberius baited Dinero into making a mistake. That was an unforced error.
I bet you he regrets that decision.
The speed of Tiberius Asante is always so unexpected for a man his size. Big clubbing blows between two big clubbing men. This isn't a match, this is a fight.
And I expected nothing less.
They're just bashing each other, neither one ceding, both refusing to go down. This entire match has been fueled by nothing but pride and beef.
And anger. And then there's that idiot DM Kiddeaux who just won't shut up.
I've been informed that we are to refer to him as Desmond Rowe.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
I don't want a legal issue, do you?
I know Desmond Rowe's lawyer. We good.
Tiberius Asante ragdolling Dinero.
Back into the ring.
It's the only place.
You guys had these fries? You gotta try these fries.
It's the only place that Dinero can win this match is inside the ring. Champion's advantage for Tiberius Asante.
Foot to the face.
Wacky walk there.
No, seriously.
And now Tiberius Asante almost playing Red Rover, running right through the arm of Dinero.
Oh! Bull rolled over like a can of biscuits.
Dinero weighs what? 240, 250 pounds tops.
Yep, got a cover. Oh, barely a one.
And for however strong Tiberius Asante is, and it is impressive, the resilience on display by Dinero.
And Tiberius Asante, well aware that he doesn't have to win this match to retain his championship.
Tiberius Asante wants to humiliate Dinero, wants to prove the point that Dinero was the weak link of the revelation.
At this point, I just think it's about sending a message, you know?
No bigger message can be sent than defeating both Dinero and Tiger Watson. 2 count.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
But we saw earlier, just moments ago, Dinero kicking out with authority at 1, so already Tiberius making significant progress.
You gotta wonder as well, Jason. Do you think Tiger Watson will play a role in this matchup in any way?
Once again, Des Monroe has words with Nick Shin. I think it's going to happen more often than not right now.
Last month, Tiger Watson suffered a very difficult loss to Tiberius Asante. The question is, will Tiger Watson look forward or backward? And that'll determine whether or not
Kicks him while he's down.
he appears in this match. Such great heights.
That's a big elbow.
Cover now. And Tiberius seemingly surprised that Al Dinero able to fight out. Now the champ grabbing the challenger by the hair, which is not legal. Doesn't seem to bother the champion. Desmond Rowe very pleased with himself on the outside. You can hear Tiberius Asante saying too easy, and that is an overconfidence that the champ can't afford.
Caught him in the bear hug.
Gonna crush the life out of the resistance.
Applying the pressure to that lower back.
Al Dinero has felt betrayed and backstabbed, but right now, everything is happening right to his face.
Oh, and Al Dinero comes back to life.
Fighting back, he's fighting back.
Big clap. Ouch. Box the ears. For the first time we are seeing big Tiberius Asante lose his equilibrium, his balance. That clap around the ears clearly playing dividends. And a beautiful shot right to the chest of the champ.
Now Dinero just needs to capitalize on this.
If this isn't
be looking at a new Skid Row heavyweight champion, Jason.
If this isn't the first time we've seen the champion down, it's certainly the most decisive.
Absolutely.
Dinero is tuning up his instrument, looking to play the swan song for the championship reign of Tiberius Asante. And just like you said, Atia, these two know each other so well. Dinero had it scouted when Tiberius was looking for that black hole slam. Rage and passion expressed.
He gets the big man up.
He's struggling. He pulls it off. He just needs to capitalize.
Power slam, but may have pulled something in his back in order to get it done.
New champion.
Oh, he might have taken too long to get to that.
Not enough pressure put on that left shoulder, and Tiberius was able to roll up.
Barely before that 3 though, Jason. I must point that out. Barely before that 3 count.
Tiberius still on the ground. The champ is worse for wear. Kill shot may be coming. Is the main attraction gonna add some gold to his ensemble?
Oh no.
Oh,
favoring that back.
Back gave out, caught, and this choke slam's not gonna help his back problems one bit. Beautiful move there by the champ.
Oh my God. Wait a minute.
Dinero flopping like a dead fish, but it gets the job done.
we have two different things going on right now. Al Dinero wants that revenge. He feels like he's been backstabbed. But Tiberius, he really wants to make a statement.
Tiberius looking for another choke slam. If he gets it, this is a certified end for the prospects of Al Dinero, and Dinero knows it.
Gets him back up on his shoulders.
Somehow fighting through the pain, and Nick Shin gets pie-faced, and that's all Desmond Rowe needed to intercede.
Beware of snakes in the garden.
Oh!
Somewhere between a black hole slam and a pounce, Dinero is out.
He is. I don't think he knows where he's at right now.
And a second choke slam. Thank Desmond Rowe, because Tiberius Asante retains the title.
An ill-gotten gain. I guess it's still a gain.
Skid Row Heavyweight Champion, Howard Monster, Tiberius Asante.
Dinero was looking to fight through the pain. All the damage done to his lower back to try and get that box office buster. Almost had it, but to no avail. Just a moment's distraction for referee Nick Shin getting hit in the head, and Desmond Rowe pays dividends. There is a reason that Desmond Rowe gets a hefty cut of all of Tiberius Asante's checks, and that's because he is the difference maker for his man, Monster.
He's a cheater, Jason.
It does bring up the question, what would he be without his Desmond Rowe? Would he still be champion?
But can't take it away from him. Tiberius Asante is the victor and retains the Skid Row Heavyweight Championship.
And with defeats over Tyger, Watson, and Al Dinero in successive months, there is no doubt whatsoever. The glue, as you said, of the revelation, the last man standing, the man delivering the eulogy at the funeral, the sole survivor is Tiberius Asante.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next event of the evening is a singles contest, and it's up for one fall.
All right.
Yo, I haven't heard this song in a minute. What?
Introducing first, hailing from San Juan, Puerto Rico, and weighing 185 pounds, the Spotlight, Jose Zamora.
Huge debut tonight here for Friday Night Fully Charged at the SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling. I am Jason Eat alongside Atia Harris, Big Sexy Ben Rivers, and this is the Spotlight, Jose Zamora.
Please enlighten myself and our viewers at home, as this is the first appearance here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling. Please fill us in on some history on Jose Zamora.
Jose Zamora has been captivating the wrestling audience worldwide with his sensational social media presence. He is the first ever mic'd up wrestler. Literally during the course of this match, he will be filming TikToks, Reels, I don't know. It's beyond me.
I mean, I like him already.
That's
I mean,
almost
he's
like
Puerto Rican.
Whoa, he brought his own camera and a tripod? That's a power move right there.
A multitasker. He will be influencing and wrestling at the same time.
And his opponent.
Oh, we know this music already.
I ain't got no words for this man.
Mr. Tim Dynamite and his manservant.
They're looking like they've never seen a camera before.
You know what's Ben, you know what's another Philly thing? Knocking over the camera.
I mean, absolutely.
But see, Tim Dynamite is from the mean streets and not from Philly.
The mean streets of Royersford, Pennsylvania. I was told that very specifically. Tim Dynamite, a constant present here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling, accompanied by his childhood best friend and personal assailant, Storm Cirafisi. Oh my gosh, Cirafisi.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it either, so I don't even try.
Sarcophagus.
Well, here we go with that title, personal assailant. Like
I thought it was manservant.
what box is that?
It's good work if you can get it.
I think he got in because of his big nose.
He is really good at taking off the jacket.
What's his name? Raymond Calitri?
Storm Cirafisi. The prophecy of Cirafisi is that the Dynamite will go boom.
Kind of bars.
Did he come up with that all by himself? Oh,
question.
that was cute. That's my question. I'm pretty sure that came from, what's his name?
Storm Cirafisi.
Thank you. You're the only one that's going to pronounce it right this whole match.
I hope you know that.
Tim Dynamite, a man with a big mouth, but who can back it up and personally scouted his
Strong
opponent,
lockup.
Jose Zamora, who's been lighting it up in Beyond Wrestling and other major promotions up and down the East Coast. Tim Dynamite said, bring me the best, bring me the baddest. Of course, he didn't leave his insurance policy behind.
And here he goes, leaving the ring just as Zamora gets a little pushing, just a little push.
But he's a coward. Tim Dynamite is a bona fide coward. Say what you want about him, love or hate him. He's a coward.
Tim Dynamite is a strategist, understands you got to get in the head of your opponent. Sometimes you need a little bit of motivation from your best friend and personal assailant.
But sometimes strategist means coward. They're kind of on the same boat, right?
No, that's not true.
Okay.
You're a man that likes to run headlong into anything, huh?
I am.
Switch into the corner.
Especially as much as I can't stand Tim Dynamite. Look at that Uncle Jesse here right there. Look at him.
Tim Dynamite recently winning the rubber match in his 3 series with Marcus Mathers.
No worries, Chad. I'm good.
Following up that huge win here as the opening committee for SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling against Jose Zamora.
Has Jose inside the headlock, pretty strong.
Hey, my back, ref. Ref, my back.
Ref, you need to look out for, what's his
Push
name?
off.
Storm Cirafisi.
You need to look out for his nose.
Shoulder block, and now
This is our first chance to see Jose Zamora in action, and look at that
he has some crisp moves. Those are clean.
high-octane offense. Great athleticism by the young man.
Hey, I'm gonna do something cool, Chad.
He says I'm gonna do something cool.
I just noticed something. Does Jose Zamora have a camera around his neck?
Yes, he is filming at all times.
That is awesome.
That is literally a reel. Point of view, you just got hit
That was beautiful.
by Jose Zamora, perfectly center of the ring. And Tim Dynamite
Rolls out once again.
It's smart. Break up the momentum.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. I mean, I hate him to death. I'll call him a coward, but I'm guilty of rolling out under pressure like that.
Gotta cool off your opponent when they start to get warm.
That could also make them just, frustrated at you.
Playing Tim like the bongos. And now inviting the audience to get into the act. It's an immersive experience. I think that's what they call a collab.
Ah, now that was nice. Another one. Oh, his hand rung like a bell.
A horrific noise that could indicate injury to the fingers and phalanges of Tim Dynamite.
I was going to use that word.
What, phalanges?
Yes, it's one of my favorite words, phalanges.
What does that mean?
Those are fingers.
So why don't you just say fingers?
Because phalanges are fun.
Alright.
It's like saying clavicle instead of collarbone. I was hoping you could finish my...
And now Storm Cirafisi intervening, but not physically, getting in the head of Jose Zamora, who can't afford to get caught up in distractions.
And that's what happens when you get distracted.
Explosive.
Ooh, tough clothesline.
Tim Dynamite now, ground and pound mount. A lot of rage in this young man. Comes from being born on the mean streets of Royersford, Pennsylvania.
Did you say that with a little song? Mean streets?
Yeah.
They should add that to their music.
Tim Dynamite
Hey, don't
said,
tempt me, I will.
Tim Dynamite has said his upbringing was so difficult, so rough, he quit school because of recess.
Quit school because of recess. Why would you quit school at the best class ever?
He's the kind of man that'll hit you with a sack of wet nickels.
And I would be the poor guy who steals all the nickels.
Tim Dynamite currently having his
Going for a
way
cover.
with Jose Zamora.
I must say I'm very impressed with Jose Zamora's. Sorry, I'm eating. I'm fat, and I can do that. I'm very impressed with Jose Zamora's performance here tonight.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep there
And
by
look for
Tim
roll through.
Dynamite.
He's hurting somewhere in the facial area, I'm thinking.
What is that? What did the ref just take?
Tim Dynamite now cover Zamora with the kick out. What a feather in the cap it would be for Tim Dynamite to defeat his hand-picked opponent, a rising star on the scene.
It would just help him in his goal to try to show that, you know, he, including his assailant, are undeniable, you know?
Tim Dynamite wants to be the definitive face of SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling.
What's his name?
Cirafisi,
His nose is too big. It takes up the whole screen.
the better to smell what the Rock is cooking. I'm gonna
And Zamora fighting back.
with hits to the mid. Oh,
Zamora gets freed, needs a moment to recover, and now both men resetting opposite sides of the ring. And it's Dynamite who gets worse for wear of that exchange. Zamora fending off multiple attacks by Tim Dynamite.
Ouch.
you felt the frustration that he had in that chop.
That's that tactical nature of Tim Dynamite, who is very good at adjusting on the fly, willing to change his game plan.
Oh,
That one hurt my marble sack.
Writhing in pain is Tim Dynamite, but Zamora similarly unable to get to his feet. This has become a war of attrition here at Friday Night Fully Charged.
that's gonna hurt in the Warriors for it.
War is an understatement.
Both men slowly trying to get back to a vertical base. And it's Zamora
He's showing great speed with Zamora.
attacking from all sides, including underneath.
Oh!
Tim Dynamite was
out of
out of it
nowhere.
for a second.
Cut Dynamite down to size. Rocking and reeling in the corner is Mr. Timothy.
Going for another.
And Zamora has clearly found a second gear late in this match.
Oh!
Nearly breaking the neck of Tim Dynamite. Zamora gonna get an upset win here right now, and so close.
Wow.
That neck breaker was.
We felt that down in the spine.
Imagine the likes and comments if he had been able to get the victory right then and there.
I would be happy if I was Tim Dynamite's chiropractor right now.
Tim Dynamite does not want to simply be engagement farming for Jose Zamora. What's been so impressive so far has been Zamora's strikes, but Tim
I love
Dynamite
that Pele kick. Oh, but still.
just got turned inside out of himself, and Zamora within striking distance of the victory.
See, Ben, you'll be able to pull stuff up like that too if you could like not eat fries for a while.
I mean, what are you trying to say?
I'm just saying fries slow you down. That's all I'm saying.
Particularly when you have to talk.
I'm just going to enjoy my chicken and act like I ain't hear y'all.
You can act like it, but you know what we said.
Zamora now going in for the kill, realizes
Up on the shoulders.
that Dynamite might be wounded, and Dynamite can't even land on his feet.
But he did get out.
Whoa!
Lovely drop kick.
And to the back, it hurts more when you can't see it. Your body doesn't have an opportunity.
I think that hit right in between shoulder blades.
Storm has the shoe.
Oh! But
And the ref catches it. See what you get with your big
take the
nose?
shoe away. Take the shoe away.
This is how Storm has been supplying the victories, but he's got two shoes,
That is true. Oh.
and both of them clearly loaded.
One,
DDT.
one shoe, two shoe, red shoe, blue shoe.
Here is your winner,
took a pair of fancy footwear to get it, but Tim Dynamite continues his win streak.
Thanks to his friend,
And
Tim
his
Dynamite
nose.
secures another win.
His personal assailant earning his pay. If you're gonna pay for a personal assailant, make sure that they can get the job done.
Hey, what size shoe do you think he wears?
It can't be as big as his nose.
It gotta hurt though to get hit with a shoe that big.
I mean, it's gotta hurt to get hit with a shoe, period. A dress shoe on top of that.
Yeah, because they be hard at the bottom.
Right, they gotta be.
However, he got the victory.
Yes, a win is a win, whether it's for an inch or a mile.
Tim Dynamite called his shot, picked his opponent, and walks away with another win in the record books.
He's still a little elevated. He's still a little loopy.
Oh no, that's just a what?
Our next event of the evening is a 4-way match. And the rules are that there will be the first man scoring a pinfall or submission will be declared the winner. 2 men will start and 2 men will be on the outside.
Time to work. It is, everything I want, I got money coming 3 ways. Everybody screaming about the same ones running late. Yeah. It's all money.
From the bottom section, our first going to Pennsylvania, at 225 pounds, the wrestling genius, TJ
Starting off our second half of Friday Night Fully Charged with a fatal 4-way for the #1 contendership to the United States Championship. The first of 4 competitors making their way to the ring, the wrestling genius, TJ Reno.
Let us not forget former Skid Row heavyweight champion, former Skid Row tag team champion alongside his father, the Alpha Tyger.
Very accomplished.
Self-described Mr. Skid Row, the purist with the prowess.
Just to remind you, this is not a 1, not a 2, not a 3, but a 4-way match.
Contestant number 2.
Kind of a classy choice of music here.
That's right. That's what all the people say. You're riding high.
Hailing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and weighing 202 pounds, the grimy bastard, Deklan Grant!
Well, we are nothing if not a classic jockey here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling as we welcome Slim Reaper Deklan Grant to the promotion for the very first time. A debut, huge opportunity for the Reaper. If he wins this fatal 4-way, he becomes the #1 contender to the United States Championship.
Did you call him the Slim Reaper?
Slim Reaper.
That's awesome.
That sounds like a SoundCloud rapper.
Tough and dirty, but loves to have fun. Deklan Grant with a huge opportunity here tonight.
I get a order of those fries when I'm done.
Contestant number 3 in this 4-way match. Hailing from Millville, New Jersey, and at 180 pounds, Rich Harding, Austin Lulo.
Wow, he already looks kind of uncaring.
We are no strangers to Austin Luke here at SKPW, known for his war with Marcus Mathers. Wrestling's wizard Prince Harming now enters the U.S. title scene. This is not an elimination match.
And the fourth and final entry.
It will first fall to a finish. So we're going to see everyone racing to get the job done and eyes in the back of their heads.
You take too long. There we go.
From the score of undefeated of the East and weighing 160 pounds, Tyger, the Great Watson.
Last month, Tyger Watson came up short in a Skid Row heavyweight title match against his former partner, friend, and brother-in-arms, Tiberius Asante. So he has no choice but to try and rebound strong here tonight and become #1 contender to a different championship, lest he fall in a hole of defeat and despair.
What energy, exuberance.
Four very different men with very different styles, approaches to life and pro wrestling here in this match.
All competing for the same goal, the #1 contender spot for the United States Championship.
One of these four men will grow up and face homeless Vaughn, who we know is still the United States champion after defeating Travis Jacobs earlier this evening. The wild card in this match, Deklan Grant in the green and black in the ring. It looks like he's going to start things out with TJ Reno. Reno is coming into this match on a roll. 2 wins in a row heading into this contest, has to be the odds-on favorite here in this four-way.
What a hell of a fight he had against Lulo.
Wait, he's stepping away right now. Is he collecting himself?
Not sure if Reno is deciding he doesn't want to be one of the first two to start or just slowing down the mental momentum of Deklan Grant.
I just want to point out that TJ can stay outside the ring all he wants, but there are no count-outs in this match.
Seems like the crowd is still on his side, though.
He is definitely a hometown favorite here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling.
2 wrestlers will remain on the outside. Much like a tag team match, you have to be tagged to enter. But unlike a tag team,
anybody can get tagged in at any given time.
Reno was just pulling the hair a little bit.
What hair? Oh wait, he doesn't.
it's every man for himself. No one is on each other's side. We might see alliances of convenience, but they are not likely to last very long.
If they last at all.
As Mr. Skid Row, you know TJ Reno doesn't want to see an outsider like Deklan Grant come in and earn a title shot on his very first opportunity here in the company. Maybe that's going to put a little extra fire in Reno's step.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I agree with you 100%. TJ put in the work. He was hungry, gained his opportunities, and here Deklan Grant is already in the #1 contendership match in his debut.
Just goes to show the reputation Deklan Grant has on the scene to walk in.
Control that wrist.
Reno, a combination technician and brawler hybrid. Very unusual combination here in pro wrestling.
I mean, he is a Reno.
7th generation star for the second time. Reno rolling out of the ring, and this time taking a long walk, and it looks like Tyger Watson.
He's in it. He's ready to go.
Yes.
Being informed that not only can you enter the match, if you get tagged in, but also if a competitor leaves the ring and both feet touch the floor, another wrestler can enter immediately and become equal. So now Tiger Watson enters the fray.
Do you see the difference already between what Tiger Watson is doing and what Reno has done? Reno was taking his time, refocusing his efforts, really just my time is my time and your turn is my time as well. But Tiger is going at it. He's full force. He's forward with it. He brings the energy. He's so aggressive.
Oh, now an Austin Luke.
Prince Harming coming in, immediately assaulting the back.
Stomping him down to keep him down.
Nothing technical, nothing pretty, very effective. Prince Harming going in for the hunt.
Prince Harming.
I love that too. Don't like Austin Luke, but hey, Prince Harming's pretty nice.
Rocking forearm shiver by Tiger Watson. You got to be very careful where you put your opponents.
Oh! Reverse this.
There are sharks in the water outside.
Oh, wait a minute.
Are they combining their efforts against one?
I don't think that was against any one of the three guys.
Combination offense, and now it's going to be Austin Luke and TJ Reno, both legal.
They seem like they worked to get Tiger out.
Tiger Watson has not made a lot of friends in the locker room over the last several months. He's aware he's on a redemption tour to try and prove to everyone that he is a better man than he has been over the last several years.
Reno was taking the time to fix the hair before he does the chop, I suppose.
But Prince Harming was inviting the assault, and Austin Luke now deciding he wants no part of this.
Was that polite, or was, I don't know anymore.
And finding Tiger Watson nowhere to tag in, Austin Luke has to continue what he started.
He does have some nice hair. Oh!
And some even nicer looking kicks.
Kick to the chest. Oh! Oh! They are trying to break ribs or something.
And both Watson and Deklan Branch have been eliminated. This is when one of these men is clearly going to try and go in for the kill.
This is scary. They are thinking.
Now let's keep in mind, this is not first fall wins.
Right.
It is.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
It's first fall to the winner, so that means you need
Attack it with the right elbow, right forearm, over and over again. Goes for the whip.
Something to lose it.
Not only do you need to incapacitate your opponent in the ring, you have to make sure no one is around to interrupt the cover.
Oh, here we go.
Oh!
But Austin Luke came very close to taking that win.
Austin Luke is showing great adaptability to whomever he is across in this ring right now.
We have seen that Austin Luke not afraid to go the distance. Code red! And Tiger Watson was in to intercept.
Smart.
That's what makes this match so difficult.
Oh! Reno throws Tiger into the post, hitting his left shoulder.
Two for the price of one there for Deklan Branch.
It happened so quickly. What happened? I blinked and I missed it all.
I think it was. Neck breaker DDT combo.
Kick to the face of Deklan Branch.
Spear down, vulnerable, and Tiger Watson
going to the top rope.
He's great.
Is it
Is this what? Is it a triple splash?
Oh!
Wow! Flying across all three, and he's going for all three of them.
That was ambitious.
Tiger Watson nearly becoming the undisputed winner of this match, but
what a win that would have been.
Tiger Watson, the Ambitious, is his new name, I think.
maybe his eyes a little bit bigger than his stomach. Could have been more effective if he had chosen one of those men to cover.
Throwing rights to everybody. Oh, God, hit Reno down with a clothesline.
Tiger Watson's intensity is unmatched.
Super kicks for everyone. You get a super kick.
Oh,
he gets
cut off.
Kick to the face himself.
The debuting Deklan Grant continuing to play spoiler, least known, and that is really playing into his advantage here in this four-way.
It's true South Philly fashion.
TJ Reno not going to let you celebrate.
Oh!
The hits keep coming hard and fast, but Tyger Watson once again in an advantageous situation.
Was that a missile drop kick from the rope? Goodness. I don't think this match is going to end unless they're all down and out.
4 men are down. Whoever rises to their feet first will have a great advantage. Remember, this is first fall to a finish. You need to be better for 3 seconds, and you need your opponents to be out or out of the ring to get a clear runway towards the pinfall.
They all are pulling themselves up.
This was meant to be 2 in, 2 out, but it is just too chaotic to handle.
I am happy that we have Nick Shin right now as the official of this. Oh!
Saw a meeting of the minds between Slim Reaper and the wrestling genius. Now Tyger Watson once again trying to solve the human puzzle that is Prince Harming.
Got him up on the shoulders after a lot of momentum. And down he goes.
Austin Luke continues to pick his spots very well, but Deklan Grant maybe about.
We can see a winner.
Huge underdog victory, but instead
DJ, he didn't even break it up. He just said, "Come here."
Pile driver. And turned it into a sitting pile driver.
Gnarly and nasty and gets it done.
Oh!
Here is your winner.
Wow.
Wrestling genius, TJ Reno.
From moment one, it seemed like TJ Reno had one goal. Do not let Deklan Grant get this win. He was laser focused on the newcomer and it paid off. TJ Reno now a 4-match win streak and the official #1 contender to the U.S. title.
What an impressive win from the Genius.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your winner, the wrestling genius, TJ Reno.
TJ Reno intimidating our ring announcer to announcing him as the winner a second time. Is that pride or ego?
It's just making sure.
And this next event is set for one fall. And it's a singles contest. Let's see, guaranteed. Making his way to the ring area from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing 200 pounds, guaranteed.
The brash and bold Mike Z is still winless here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling, but you would not know that by the way he carries himself.
Definitely no stranger here.
Confidence is key.
Big on bravado is Mike Z. The man with the mouth looking to score a big win, a signature win, a first win here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling. Mike Z throwing one of his patented temper tantrums. Z's basically like what happened if your toddler became a grown man.
And his opponent.
Young man man who has become an unlikely fan favorite here at SKPW, Rullo, the face of a movement here in the tri-state area. One of a number of very talented young wrestlers who have made their way onto the scene in the last few years. A wave of new blood.
It looks like he has daddy issues.
It looks like he has every issue.
Yeah.
He looks like he's got a subscription.
I wonder how much that costs a month.
You know, this match was a real hot topic of discussion in the back because Mike Z is very proudly and ineffectually a bully, and Rullo famously hates bullies.
We witnessed that firsthand in his fight, his war, his battle with TJ Reno.
Mike Z has a little bit of muscle and size on Rullo.
Just a bit.
And nose.
Either of you have any guesses as to if that's going to come into play?
I mean, considering he's been on a losing streak since being here.
That might have been the reason for his tantrum, too, you know. Feels like he has something to prove.
It doesn't take a lot for Mike Z to have a tantrum. He is the living embodiment of a man who needs a Snickers.
Ooh! Kick to the gut and start things out. Into a head.
More of a crybaby, if you ask me, but
he's hangry, he's hungry, he's tired, he's stressed,
he's ugly, he smells.
Come on now, guys. Come on.
I don't think Mike is unattractive. I just think he's unappealing.
Same thing.
No, they're different.
Z turns the hill up.
Let me have one, Jason. Dang.
Yes, sir. My sincere apologies. Rullo is a real, I think, even recognizes that he's an unlikely fan favorite. He's so used to feeling like the world is against him.
Exactly. And it's been in recent months that he's been feeding off this unpredictable energy from this crowd.
Earned the respect in a way that
only chaining
pro wrestling can give you.
Only a select few have been able to do that here at SuperKrazee.
There we go.
Let's see, what do you think the keys to victory are going to be for Mike Z to get out of his rut?
You know, he might have to just change up his strategy that he's been doing. Sometimes you need to switch things up to make things happen.
Lulo got caught. Z seemed to bait him into action.
Was that a tooth?
It was something. Too big to be a tooth, though.
You never know.
I don't know. Mike Z's got a big mouth. That comes with big teeth.
Oh, guys. Got the ref in the corner a little bit there.
Grabbed Lulo by his perfectly coiffed hair.
Sending a couple of rights to the face.
What word was that? Coiffed. I like that word.
You just learning words left and right today.
I am learning words left and right today.
I'm like your own personal Sesame Street.
Waft.
The letter of today is Z for Mike Z, who's looking for his first win.
And not even one count. Wow. I thought he only saw that in video games.
One thing that Rullo has is a lot of spirit, and you would have to knock him down that way to keep him down for a couple high ground.
The reason the letter of the day is Z is because Mike Z says it's not plan A, it's not plan B. We got all the way up to plan Z because I've got 26 different ways to victory.
Ruin the, let's see, gets him up, hold him a little bit there, kind of showing off there.
So you said 26 ways to victory.
He's got 26 plans.
Is that 24 considering his past two losses?
Two count there. Rullo clutching the ropes, which means that Z won't be able to immediately capitalize. But instead, using the architecture of the ring against Rullo.
Absolutely. I mean, Z is well aware that he has at least to the count of 5 to inflict as much damage as possible.
Rullo very used to mental and emotional anguish, but physical is a whole other story.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know, because he sure is taking his physical abuse. Almost like he's used to it.
Rullo's a man that can handle some pain, but still Gonna have to overcome that size advantage, that muscle advantage that you brought up earlier, Tia.
Mike Z getting up again. Oh, it looks like, yes. It looks like Rullo is getting out. Caught him in the leg. Meets with a chop.
All right. Channeling his inner Green Day.
The audience wanted one more chop, and he gave it to him. Whip reversal.
Got to be very satisfying for Rullo to take it to such a blowhard and a bully like Mike Z.
After missing
shot to the gut.
Oh, yeah.
Jackhammer! And Rullo able to fight on.
2.5?
Kicks out with authority there. You have to dig down deep to start to do that.
What a moment it would be for Mike Z to finally get that long-awaited, coveted first victory at the expense of Rullo, who, and I quote, Mike Z only, is a little twerp.
Z has him wrapped in the ropes at this time.
What an unorthodox use of the ropes.
Using it for a European uppercut kind of maneuver.
Tied Rullo up into the ropes and now taking advantage. Mike Z toying with Rullo like one might a fly before you tear off its wings. If you were that kind of man, and I believe that Mike Z is. And now it's time for the Mike Z guarantee. Been waiting my whole life to see this move completed to execution. I can't
I would love to see it at least one time.
I'd love to see it. It's wrestling's unsolved mystery. The Mike Z
And Rullo says nope.
Nope.
You thought, but you felt wrong.
The only certainties in life are death, taxes, and Mike Z will not achieve his guarantee.
And he hasn't thus far in SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling.
Ooh, that kid like hurt.
Great strikes by the young Rullo.
Got him in the crosshairs. Boo! Oh!
7 years in wrestling.
All types of boot leather to the face.
Still only in his early 20s.
Double knees to the chest.
How-
Rullo's going to the top.
How good is Rullo going to become? Let alone how good is he now?
Flying missile drop kick.
Z lands very close to the ropes. Very useful for Z.
He's feeling some effects to his midsection there.
In his windpipe as well, it seems like.
I mean, they don't call them high-risk moves for nothing.
For sure.
Rullo!
Almost got it.
Wow.
Very close.
Using that springboard DDT into a cover.
Stop looking at me!
Mike Z does not like the crowd seeing him at not his best. Perhaps should have chosen a less public profession.
Right.
Mike Z rolls through for an evading move.
And now Z lifting up Rullo, who will always be at this weight disadvantage.
Oh.
Rullo looking like a rag doll right now. That is the closest.
That was wow.
Still got that fight in him.
That is the closest Z may have been to a win in his career here at SuperKrazee so far.
I really thought Rullo was flattened like a pancake with that one.
I mean, wow. Just wow.
And unfortunately, Rullo is not okay. I promise.
Oh, harsh words from Mike Z to Rullo. You're nothing but a loser.
Looking at insult to injury, and Rullo with the big knee, looking to shut the mouth of Mike Z permanently.
Well.
Here is your winner,
Rullo took a beating and came back. The Black Parade continues here in SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling as Rullo gets a huge victory coming off those wars with TJ Reno. The unlikely hero has vanquished another villain here in Gloucester City, and now calling for a microphone. We're going to hear directly from Lulo.
How's what we're doing tonight?
Rullo has been doing big things.
A year ago, in October, I had my first match here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling. Now in October of last year, I went one-on-one with a man known as Dynamite. Now Tim, I appreciate and respect what you did for me because you gave me an opportunity when nobody else would. See, the problem though is that you gave me an opportunity that I wasn't ready for. But since then, I've gotten stronger, I've gotten better, and I've gotten wiser. But to see the difference, the only thing that has changed, Tim, is that you run from pain. I welcome pain.
Bars.
My pain is my fuel. My pain is what makes me stronger. You know, you love to talk about the mean streets. I don't feel comfortable in the streets, man. I feel lonely. I feel depressed. I feel like I have nobody out there. But once this bell rings, I feel like I belong. Because these people believe in me when I didn't believe in myself. So I ask you, Tim, with all that being said, how about we go one more time?
Ask and you shall receive.
Are we getting an answer?
Well, it's the unwritten rule of pro wrestling. Now they're wearing pink. They look quite fetching. This is Tim Dynamite and Storm Cirafisi.
Rullo has gone from his first match against Tim Dynamite to debuting at GCW in Emo Fight 2025. I think it's time that he does this one more time against Royalsburg #1 Tim Dynamite in pink right now.
We'll see if Tim Dynamite is willing to answer the challenge. Certainly going to meet Rullo face to face, but that's not the same as granting him a match. Both of these men successful this evening. Are they on a collision course? Or does Tim Dynamite see Rullo as beneath him and yesterday's news?
Why don't your pink smash? Very good, Pink Panther. Let's go, Kid Mobile.
Let me get this straight.
Come on, Tiny Tim.
The month of October will mark 1 year since you've been here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling.
You heard what he said.
And you want to celebrate 1 year with SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling by issuing a challenge to the same individual whose open challenge you answered 1 year ago?
Yeah, that's what he said, pretty much. Having a little convo with his assailant, manservant.
Sure he wasn't just scratching his big nose?
I like that. I like that a lot. I always knew I liked you, Rullo. Not a whole lot. But I like you.
Guess that's a compliment.
Tim Dynamite versus Rullo. Friday night fully charged. One more time.
Well,
You're on.
Tim Dynamite did not back down from the fight.
I guess we'll see these two
Oh, Rullo, just one more thing.
October 17th.
but setting off his guard dog on Rullo. This is what happens when Tim Dynamite likes you even a little. Calling off the storm, but the point has been made. And it's because Tim Dynamite wants to do his dirty work all on his own.
He should get his hands dirty.
Oh! Waited too long, and Rullo has turned the tables.
Both them in the pink shirts.
And Warriors Ford's best have been bested by Rullo. Will it be the same in a month? October 17th, it is set. The 1-year anniversary of Rullo's debut in SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling. Rullo Dynamite 2. It's going to be a Hallows Eve spectacular, and you got to wonder if the season benefits Rullo in this match. He'll be a year wiser, a year older, and a year better.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next event of the evening is a Trios Tag Team Challenge match, and it will be contested under Lucha rules. In this event, there are no tags, and 2 men must be in the ring at all times. Introducing team number 1, hailing from cyberspace and weighing 1,000 feathers, Lucha.
Trios action here on Friday night, fully charged. The Xyberhawx making their debut, answering the open challenge from Primal Fear. Razorhawk in the yellow, Dangerhawk in the red, and Thunderhawk in the blue. Together, coming to you from cyberspace, they are pro wrestling's future made present.
What are Lucha rules is what I'm wondering.
Lucha rules means that anytime anyone exits the ring and both their feet touch the floor, that counts as a tag, the same as a legal tag does. It means there is non-stop action. You do not have to physically make contact with your partner to make a tag, though you can. This is the first time we've ever had a Lucha-style rules in SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling.
Bueno.
And it certainly benefits the Xyberhawx.
Homegrown favorites right here.
Men on campus here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling, who hold all the hardware. Omen and Hodder are dual champions, co-holding the Skid Row and SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Hellraiser Gabriel Hodder, Iron Matthew Omen, and the super fresh Adrian Soriano. Primal Fear, undoubtedly, undisputably, the most successful unit in SKPW history. Not only expert tag team wrestlers, not only is Soriano a phenomenal singles competitor, but they are looking to celebrate and elevate trios wrestling here in the tri-state area and cement themselves as the best, and that is why they are holding this Trios Open Challenge. We have seen Primal Fear defeat the Lost Boys and the Syndicate in recent months, but even though they seem unbeatable here, Atia, in their home and field advantage, the fact that this is Lucha Rules makes this a much more even contest because this is the domain of the Xyberhawx who have been training in Lucha Libre their entire careers.
Oh, I can't wait to see what's going to happen here. I'm expecting high energy, high impact, just high everything.
Yo, before we start, yo, it's Matt's birthday today. Say happy birthday.
A big happy birthday to Matthew Omen.
How do you say Feliz cumpleaños? Did I say right?
I can say Shemaso Ra.
Yes, don't you know?
Yes, it is. Feliz cumpleaños.
Okay, cool.
You butchered it, not me.
You can do it, man.
And Matthew Omen not having it.
That is the least happy birthday boy I've ever seen.
Listen, he is focused on this first ever Trios Lucha Rules match here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling.
Matthew Owen is only happy when he's knocking hits against other.
That's true too. Absolutely.
And he's going to be happy in just a moment because he's going to get
Yay,
his
the
chance.
blue one's starting. That's my favorite.
This is Thunderhawk, the newest of the Xyberhawks, going up against Iron Matthew Omen. Primal Fear likes to say they are all fight, no flight, which makes them diametrically opposed to the Xyberhawks, who are high flyers to the extreme.
Yes, and I'm thinking Matthew Omen is based in martial arts, so he may very well not go so high in his assaults. So that's going to be a challenge for, what's his name,
Thunderhawk.
Thunder.
1/3 of these birds of prey. Will they be able to hunt Primal Fear down?
See, bring him right back in.
See, I thought that was Zeo Ranger 3, blue.
Oh, wow. Primal Fear are no slouches in the speed department, but the Xyberhawks may be a whole different level of fast. Monkey flip there by the bird.
Wait a minute. He's the newest?
Yes, Thunderhawk, the latest addition to the Xyberhawks, making their way from cyberspace.
Thunder is evading and ducking all of Matthew Omen's kicks. This is amazing.
Attack made now to Dangerhawk.
Oh, okay. Danger did not escape that kick.
Lightest on his feet, but also slightest in size. And the Hellraiser wants a chance.
He can taste it, whatever it is that he's tasting.
Teray is a little HE double hockey sticks himself. Gabriel Hodder in. These are your tag team champions. This is the combination that have won 2 titles together at the same time.
Primal Fear, no strangers to tag team. No strangers to tag team gold. Anywhere they go.
Atomic drop.
That hurts.
To the posterior of Dangerhawk, who certainly entered into the danger zone going up against Primal Fear.
Was that a bird?
I'm not sure, but he has a lot of energy, kind of like a bottle rocket.
Dangerhawk has always been pretty fly.
Ha! I like what you did there.
Let it fly for danger.
Gabriel Hodder trying to overpower Dangerhawk, who hops over.
Well done.
The attempt at the trip twice.
That brings up another point.
Now wait a second. Dangerhawk rolled out of the ring, which in this match is a legal tag, and now Razorhawk, the unofficial captain of the Xyberhawks.
Razorhawk, you said?
Razorhawk. They
Awesome.
All equals, but Razorhawk, often the front man of the band, as it were. And now super fresh Adrian Soriano in the ring as well. Razorhawk!
Wow.
Looking for a quick upset over the hometown heroes of Primal Fear. Cover there by Soriano. We knew this action was going to be fast and furious, and they are not disappointing, are they? Double team now by the Hawks. Thunderhawk on the outside. Dangerhawk going for a pin, and everything has become so chaotic here in this trios match.
I can't keep up.
Well, that's one way.
Not a nice place to be in that corner with all three.
The rallying cry that feels deeply personal against the Hawks. It's one thing when they say all fight, no flight against the Syndicate or the Lost Boys, but they're literally saying it to a group of birds.
That's true. All fight, no flight.
Looking to clip the wings of the Xyberhawx, particularly Dangerhawk. One of the things that's very different about this Lucha rule set is it's not just about keeping your opponent from their corner, it's literally keeping them away from the ropes at all costs, because if they can roll underneath, that counts as a tag.
Oh!
The crossbody across all three members of Primal Fear, not quite enough.
What an upset that would be.
Teamwork almost made the dream work.
Not enough body weight on Dangerhawk to compensate for the three well-muscled men of Primal Fear.
Can I just say that Xyberhawx is almost as good as a well-oiled machine as Primal Fear?
They have been wrestling together for a long time. They train, they rule their roost, and that was a triple dive.
That was incredible. I hope to see more of these guys in the future.
Tope Suicida in triplicate and deciding to make Gabriel Hodder the victim du jour.
Was that French? Where did it come from?
I come from Washington, D.C. We're cosmopolitan. Thunderhawk and Razorhawk currently double teaming the Hellraiser to great effect.
Wow.
Razorhawk very close to getting the cover. Hodder may not like to fly, but he was forced to leave his feet despite himself.
Sure was. Xyberhawk said you're going to fly one way or another.
Oh!
Hawks in succession, dropping on the gut of Gabriel Hodder, who is able to fight out, but Hodder needs to get to the ropes and roll out. Soriano looks worse for wear on the outside. It's Matthew Omen, the birthday boy, who is raring for a fight right now. How awful would it be to lose a match, your own open challenge, on your birthday?
I don't know, because
Feels like it would be devastating, humiliating even.
only because Matthew Omen doesn't have feelings. That's all I'm saying. Except for anger.
Only on the outside.
Anger
We
and
don't know what he feels inside.
Anger, hatred, and then hunger.
Pretty sure he's got a deep, gooey center.
Yeah.
Deep and gooey, huh?
Deep, gooey center that wants to win on his birthday.
Like a Twinkie.
And the bandana has been rocked off.
That's the source of his power. No.
Like Samson cutting his hair. Can Gabriel Hodder continue?
Make it to the. Make it, oh, he doesn't.
Team captain Razorhawk cutting off Hodder.
Wow!
Whoa!
For men that don't like to fly, Hodder got some height. And now it's the birthday boy giving a birthday beating. I thought you were supposed to receive the punches.
Birthday chops. Birthday
Matthew ain't
chops.
having none of that.
Dangerhawk looking to rescue his broodmate. And now it is Thunderhawk. Wow. Clearly, Matthew Omen not a fan of Blue Raspberry.
Not at all. Or a fan of Cherry for that matter.
Oh, stumps the hand. Oh.
How about Lemon? Because when life gives you lemons, hit it in the face. Hit it in the face.
I didn't see that going that way. Very nice.
Ooh, great double team continuity here by the Xyberhawx. Razorhawk! Oh! Moonsault right into the knees.
Oh, that's the back and the front. Oh.
Super Fresh in to make the save, but the compression on the spine of Matthew Omen.
Yeah.
Sandwich.
Hit me again, Ike, and put some stank on it.
In these rules, there is no rest for the weary or the wicked, as Super Fresh and Razorhawk both slugging it out in the
Tip
center of the ring.
tap back and forth. Oh.
One has to imagine on paper this favors Adrian Soriano, but Razorhawk not backing down, leading his beak right into the fight.
He appreciates your money. I just want you to know that.
I appreciate that! Wow! Razorhawk spiked on his head, and Dangerhawk.
Danger breaks it up.
Danger! For the save.
Behind you. Sorry. You were talking about birds.
Legitimately never have to apologize for singing the DuckTales theme song. It is the only sin that is never a tragedy.
Well, thank you for that, Jason.
Sliced bread number 2, the next best thing to Adrian Soriano and the Xyberhawx. Coming so close to being the first to defeat Primal Fear in this Trios Open Challenge.
And their debut
Adrian
match.
Soriano is down flat.
The Lost Boys were impressive, the Syndicate were brutal, but no team has brought the fight to Primal Fear like the Birds have.
Agreed. 100%. Oh!
Superman punch to the chest, and now
got them both!
Super strong.
And they're, oh!
2-for-1 special on poultry.
I mean, you can't go wrong with 2 legs, 2 wings.
Turn on, bro.
What's for dinner? Oh!
And out of nowhere,
Hellraiser got cut down to size, and now the birthday boy looking to blow out the candle.
yeah, he should.
I'm telling you, Matthew Omen runs on just anger and hatred.
Thunder like lightning right there, and now it's Super Fresh.
Super Fresh and the Blue Ranger.
Thunderhawk.
Oh, that's his name. Thunderhawk.
Yeah,
Wow! Super Fresh with a super kick.
Hit Thunderhawk right in the eye of the storm, quite literally. Dangerhawk escaping.
Oh!
X Factor.
all up in the facial area.
Oh, wait a minute. What just, what?
I don't.
So much chaos.
Bodies colliding. It's Matthew Omen up. Falls into the waiting arm of his partner, and now Dangerhawk and Soriano are the 2 legal men in this ring.
Soriano looks like he's worse for wear.
These trios matches have been such a highlight of Friday Night Fully Charged. You gotta be here live to truly appreciate the mayhem. Beautiful evasions.
That's he held it.
Oh! And amongst all the chaos, it was simple technique that got the job done. Ultimately, while the Lucha rules even the playing field, here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling, you gotta be better than God to beat Primal Fear.
I have to agree with you on that, but I will take nothing away from Xyberhawx. They put on a hell of a fight against our most dominant team here, Primal Fear. I hope to see Xyberhawx here again in the future at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling.
Happy birthday, Matthew Owen.
Wait, they're inviting
Primal Fear coming
their
in.
friends back in. They're inviting them back in.
That's pretty good, right? Yeah.
Face to face now, Primal Fear and the Xyberhawx. Hands extended.
Primal Fear with the show of respect.
Like we said, we classy here. We classy here at Fully Charged, man.
Deep appreciation for the practitioners of tag team and trios wrestling, a style of wrestling near and dear to all 6 of these men, part mine as well. Who will be next up to challenge Primal Fear? And is there anyone, then or Atia, that can possibly knock Primal Fear from their perch?
I mean, in this great sport of professional wrestling, you can never say never. There has to be a trio out there that can at least stand toe-to-toe with Primal Fear.
Well, we found one that can stand toe-to-toe, but we ain't found one that can go the distance, not yet.
And once again, showing why Primal Fear are the Skid Row and SuperKrazee Tag Team Champions.
As right now, it is main event time.
Shit, here we go. It is main event time here at Friday Night Fully Charged at the SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling. I am Jason Heat alongside Atia Harris, Big Sexy Ben Rivers. And the SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling Heavyweight title is on the line in very unconventional circumstances. The challenger is this man, Patrick Raymond. And if this sounds insane, it is, but it's also true. This is Patrick Raymond's first ever match as a professional wrestler.
Yes, absolutely, if you can believe it. Patrick Raymond was once one of our senior officials here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling.
What a way to start.
He has skipped straight to the top, walked by everyone in line, and he did it in the most nefarious and underhanded way possible. Because last month, Patrick Raymond assaulted Samael Fawzi, who had a hellacious match.
Before this match begins, I want to reintroduce myself. My name is Patrick Raymond. Last month, I had Samael Fawzi lying flat on his back. And now tonight, in my first professional wrestling match, I plan on making history and becoming the new SKPW World Champion.
That shows huevos.
Let's see if you can survive the Eagle Eye.
This was a calculated plan by Patrick Raymond, assaulting Samael Fawzi after he had endured a hellacious match with Jordan Oliver. And it was Samael Fawzi who wanted his hand so badly on Patrick Raymond that he personally offered the man a title shot just to get the opportunity to fight Patrick Raymond. So if this was all tactical, if this was all intentional for Raymond to be able to come in and get a title match, the man is a genius because he has gotten exactly what he wants. But Atia, sometimes beware what you wish for, because it might come true.
Take advantage of your time and do it right. He should be all right. I don't think so, though. Samael Fawzi is one of the biggest faces of Fully Charged, of SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling.
Let me tell you something. Samael Fawzi is the first ever graduate of Skid Row Academy here at SuperKrazee. First ever Skid Row heavyweight champion.
I mean, some would say he's the heart and soul.
Two-time SuperKrazee heavyweight champion.
Is for the SKPW Heavyweight Championship. At the bell, the man in charge, senior official, Nick Shin. Introducing first the challenger in the corner to my left, hailing from Atlantic City, New Jersey, and weighing in tonight at 200 pounds, the Eagle Eye, Patrick Raymond. And his opponent, he is the reigning and defending SKPW Heavyweight Champion. From the Fawzi Republic, and weighing 200 pounds, the President, Samael Fawzi!
When I hear you, big, sexy talk about all of Samael's accomplishments, I hear how great a pro wrestler Fawzi is, but I also hear the target on his back. You want to make a name for yourself from day one. You want to make an impact. You go after the heart and soul of this company. That is exactly what Patrick Raymond has done.
Listen, to quote the great Ric Flair, to be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Right at him. You know what? Heavy is the head that wears the crown, but that right there is the reason why he has it. That is the reason why Samael Fawzi is the heart and soul of SuperKrazee, and that is why I don't think Patrick has what it takes. I'm gonna be real.
But hypothetically, what a first match win.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Ben, but it looked like...
No, the intensity.
It looked like Fawzi was about to sever the head from the neck of Patrick Raymond.
Clean off.
Listen, Patrick Raymond embarrassed him in front of his hometown fans.
Tosses him out the ring.
Didn't just embarrassed him, nearly.
Oh, look at that speed.
Crippled the man. And Fawzi coming in like a cruise missile.
Dude, it's like a car crash. You can't look away.
This is anger in the heart of Samael Fawzi. He endured an incredible contest, and his neck was nearly compromised, courtesy of Jordan Oliver. That's when Patrick Raymond took advantage. And he didn't just assault him once, Atia. He came and attacked him a second time. Fawzi was prone and vulnerable, and he will never allow himself to be in that position again, especially at the hands of the Eagle Eye.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Dangerous situation to be in.
But like I said earlier, what a win in your first match if you become SuperKrazee heavyweight champion.
It would be unprecedented.
That would be an upset of all upsets for the president.
Legitimately, we could have a riot. We would need a recount.
I think I'd just up and quit.
Oh.
The entire Republic would be up in arms.
Strong chop coming from Patrick Raymond. Oh, but even a stronger one coming from the more experienced Samael Fawzi.
And it's beyond obvious that Samael Fawzi, as a two-time heavyweight champion,
he threw that right from like Mississippi through north.
More experience than a first-time wrestler like Patrick Raymond, but how successfully has Raymond gotten into Fawzi's head? Is he going to upend Fawzi's game?
Senior official Nick Shin keeping the peace a little
Now,
bit here.
Patrick Raymond, you got to remember, was senior official at one time.
Knows all the rules.
And has been face-to-face with Samael Fawzi calling his matches. So you got to know he's done his homework.
I got to ask legitimately, what is the political situation? Hold on, Fawzi.
Wait a minute.
Very close to making that question purely academic, but what's the political situation between Nick Shin and Raymond?
Fawzi off his feet.
Nick Shin has no sides in this. I want to hope that Patrick Raymond has taken some advice from Nick Shin.
Kicking him and stumping him while he's down.
This only benefits Patrick Raymond.
Absolutely.
The lawless nature of outside the ring.
Now, if it does end in a count out, yes, as a man who's had several shoulder surgeries because of that.
Fawzi's shoulder.
He takes the post to his shoulder. Is it the left shoulder, you guys?
It is the left shoulder straight to the post, and now Fawzi's swinging with rights because that
Put some
left
hair on your chest.
may not be usable anymore.
The action is a little bit farther away from us, but we are still calling it as we see it.
Big uppercut there by the president.
Making her way.
And even if Raymond takes some punishment here, he may have gotten all the advantage he needed.
Oh, absolutely.
By destroying Fawzi's shoulder.
Absolutely.
So maybe the younger opponent has a strategy. Maybe.
There's no doubt that Patrick Raymond has a strategy. That's how he got this match. Great cover there by Raymond.
And I'm sure he doesn't call himself the Eagle Eye for no reason.
Attacking somebody, I think, is not a strategy. It's cheap. It's a cheap tactic, in my have no respect for him.
Respect or not, Northern Light suplex applied.
We could
Bridge.
have seen a new champion there.
Respect or not,
I don't think so.
Patrick Raymond has a heavyweight title match in his debut match. Clearly the man knows how to play the chess pieces on the board.
Oh, absolutely.
How dare he thinks that he deserves this?
Listen. A true tactician, a true opportunist, I should say,
Both.
will go by any means necessary. Here we go. 1, 2.
Incredible height
Beautiful.
by Fawzi, but
Well
ring
done,
awareness
Sunset.
of Patrick Raymond.
but also so much momentum that Fawzi pulled Raymond into the
Strong
ropes.
right. Strong right.
You gotta wonder if Fawzi is seeing through the red rage, or if he's being blinded, and that's gonna cost him.
Front
I
face
mean,
lock.
it's not the first time
Samael
he's been in
Fawzi
a
powers
rage
through.
predicament. And this could be one.
Patrick Raymond turned it
he
into a
almost
pin,
saw
but
him
only got the 2.
Fawzi now taking control of Patrick Raymond. The longer this goes on, the more it favors Fawzi.
Oh.
Ring conditioning is hard-earned and hard-won. You can see already Raymond breathing heavily. That's not a knock. It's just that this is his first match. He doesn't have experience going to the deep end.
Officiating a match and participating in a match are two completely different things.
Take very different tolls on the body.
And Patrick Raymond is getting to see that up close and personal.
You mentioned
Again, turning away too long, giving your opponent too much of a chance to catch the breath, to get a second wind can be the downfall. It could be a bad choice.
beautiful belly to
Here we
belly.
go.
Oh, here we go.
Fawzi continues to fight. You mentioned Atia being disgusted that Raymond would think he deserves this shot, but not condoning his actions in any way. To succeed in this sport, you need an ego. You maybe need a super ego. We are looking at a man who clearly has no shortage of self-confidence.
It was more curiosity than disgust. It's just I want to know how you think. You know, what makes him think that he deserves this chance against the champion? What gives him the right?
Fawzi's back, clearly struggling.
But back on the offensive nonetheless.
To the top rope he goes.
It's Fawzi's explosiveness that makes him so dangerous.
And that's
Well done, dropkick.
Targeted right to the head and neck of Patrick Raymond.
But that may have taken something out of Samael.
now it's experience versus inexperience.
Sacrifice your body to do damage in a match like this, and you hope it is worth the risk.
both are pulling themselves up.
Fawzi to his feet first. Big swings to Raymond.
Back elbow. Stomp to the foot.
There's no big.
European uppercut.
Ooh, and a wait a minute.
Patrick Raymond up.
Great slide there, but Raymond had it scouted. Looking for a submission, but Fawzi on the defense. And clearly Raymond.
Short clothesline there.
Wow.
Second devastating clothesline delivered by Fawzi. You can just see there's a little extra snap in all of Fawzi's offense tonight.
Oh, absolutely. See, now it's. I think we're past the rage phase, and now he's just toying with Patrick.
Well, I agree. I think maybe the rage has burned out and it's turned into focus. That athletic competition has finally started. And Raymond was trying to reverse it, but instead gets taken down. And Fawzi gets the 3 count. Patrick Raymond put himself in the perfect position to try and steal that title, but it is what we thought. His body gave out. The rigors, the pressures of a main event championship match were too much. Too much too soon for Patrick Raymond, and Samael Fawzi retains the title.
You guys hear me?
excuse me for a moment. I haven't had a chance to talk to you guys. So, really, the person has a speech to say. First off, that was Patrick Raymond's first ever match. He's a very hard-working student, and he gave it all. At the end of the day, he did what he did, but any man willing to come in here and live his dream, her dream, their dream, whatever, that's amazing to do. So Patrick Raymond, good job.
Fortune favors the bold.
On to more important things now. I want to talk to all of you, my Republic. I have tried every day I wake up to give you people a leader to believe in, a leader to support, a leader to love. And every time I think I'm not doing a good job, when I walk through that curve, you people prove me wrong every single time. So I want to thank you all for being the greatest crowd I have ever been a part of. You guys are so amazing. There would be no president without you. There would be no heavyweight championship without you. There would be no Samael Fawzi without you. So, go after your dreams. It's never too late. I love all of you. Have a safe night. Press out.
A classy, respectful, heartfelt speech by our president. I only wish more leaders could embody those qualities.
Can I say it one more time? One more time. We classy here at Fully Charged. We classy here at SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling.
Samael Fawzi remains your heavyweight championship. Thank you for joining us for Friday Night.